Right. My bad, Richard. I
That's all right.
crossed.
Let's make sure it's all up and running on.
Yeah.
Let's see. Day 3's done. Yeah, we're live now on day. Yeah, we're there.
Great. Excellent.
So very excited. Hi guys, sorry for the delay. Let me just check Facebook, make sure, because that might have changed as well. Okay, Facebook is there as well. Not sure about the guests who are on here. They might have to log out and log back in again. All right, let me go into YouTube. Okay, so we've got 5 people on YouTube at the moment. I'll put that there. Okay, just wait for Emmanuel to. There he is. There it is. Dream team of that. Perfect.
Emmanuel,
Yeah.
there's something we don't know. Have you done a deed poll or something? Your name is appearing as Gladys. Is there any chance you could just rename that?
Let me just rename it.
I might have to remove you from this.
Okay, guys, we won't be long. Sorry for the delay. Just give us a minute. Oh, cool. Glad this has turned into a manual. Perfect.
That's the quickest change.
That's impressive. Let me just quickly check Facebook to make sure all people are on there now as well.
Yeah.
And then we can.
Another thing I didn't even look at.
Okay, 30 more seconds, guys, then we'll make a start. I know we've kept you a little bit later. So just giving people the chance to join the correct stream. Perfect. Okay, I think we're probably going to make a start now. Okay, guys, welcome along to our 3-day HFX Bootcamp. My name is Richard Fairlam. Let me just tell you a little bit about myself before we start. Me and my wife, Chi, we joined the business back in September last year. The reason we joined was back in March when the pandemic hit. I had a steady job. Everything seemed to be ticking along as life always does. And obviously the pandemic happened, so I was then put on paid leave, furlough, for a couple of months. And then at the end of May 2020, I received a letter in the post out of the blue saying that they no longer needed me. They were cutting costs. And so straight away, all of a sudden, I had no income coming in. And my wife was also furloughed, so that money wasn't there for her either. And I remember sitting in my back garden, lovely sunny day, kids were playing around, and I was sat there thinking, what am I going to do? How is this going to happen? We were pretty much stuck. Luckily for me, for us, I managed to get a job in July, so we weren't out of work for too long. But we thought to ourselves, we need something to boost us. If this ever happens again, we need to, have a fallback option, an option to fall back on, just to make sure that we're not stuck as we were back then. And it really has been. I mean, it's been it's kind of a life-changing thing for us both. Not just financially or anything like that, but also mindset and getting to know people in the business. They're like family now. really great support team. And we're going to go through a couple of things today. Obviously, you're here for the HFX, which we will get to. Before we do, let me just share my screen. Hopefully this will work. Give me a second. All right. Okay, let me. And there we go. Hopefully you can see that. Someone could let me know that you can see my screen. That'd be fantastic.
No, we can't. Now we can, Richard.
Yeah, you can. Perfect. Thank you very much. Okay, so why are we here? We're here for a 3-day boot camp. Obviously, someone's invited you here to just have a taster session. We're going to educate you on the foreign exchange markets and especially the HFX. Now, our goal as a company is to educate, empower, and enrich. That's our 3 main goals. And like I said previously, you know, it's enriched my life, it's enriched the lives of hundreds of people, thousands of people around the UK and around the world. And it's educated us and empowered us to become financially stable, you know, financially free, where we can sort of take back control of our lives. And we're all working towards that. And really everyone wants to do that. They want to take control of their own life, not be kept down by someone else. So this is what we're going to try and do. Now, quickly before we start, just to go through what exactly foreign exchange is. Now, I'm sure you've all been away on holiday before, you've been to America, you change your British pounds to the US dollars. That's what foreign exchange is. So you exchange one currency for a different currency. Simple as that. Now, if you went to America and you had £100 and you changed to dollars, you'd get roughly, let's say, $130. If you were there and you spent no money whatsoever and you brought all your $130 back and you change it back to pounds, you wouldn't get £100. You'd get something like £95, maybe even £90. That's how the people make their money in foreign exchange. Obviously, nowadays, you use your Visa cards, your MasterCards, whatever. But previously, when you had to go and get cash, you went with a certain amount and you came back with less. That's how people make their money in the foreign exchange. That's how they used to make money in foreign exchange markets. Now, to get into the foreign exchange market, this is a $7 trillion per day industry. Just think of how many zeros is in a trillion. There's actually 12 zeros in a trillion. It's mind-blowing thinking of how much money goes through the foreign exchange market on a daily basis. Now, how do you make money this way? So, like we said previously, with the dollars and the pounds, they're being bought, the currency pairs are being bought and sold, and the profit is being made, which is now done digitally rather than going to a foreign exchange bureau. So you can do it online, the comfort of your own home. You know, previously, not too long ago, you had to have a certain amount of money to be able to get into the foreign exchange market because you had to use brokers or banks to help you into the market. So you needed, you know, $3 million or £3 million to be able to even get into the market in the first place. Nowadays, you can do it with $250, even less than that if you need to. Now, the FX market is completely different to the stock market. It's, you know, 1,000 times bigger than the stock exchange, because, as I said, it's $7 trillion per day, every single day, 5 days a week, from Monday, or in UK time, Sunday evening through to Friday evening. Now, there's a big pie you can get a slice of, you know, and the foreign exchange market, like I said, it's pairs. You can actually buy oil, gold, all sorts of different things on the foreign exchange market, and you make money if it goes up, and you can make money if it comes down as well. So, you know, there's special ways you can do this sort of thing. So you don't have to, if you think about it, if you think about a stock market, you think you buy a stock, it goes up in price, you made money. It goes down in price, you lose money. Foreign exchange market, you can make money going up, but then you can also make money coming down. So it's totally recession proof. So if the value of the pound drops, you can make money that way. The value of the pound goes up, you can make money that way as well. It is an amazing industry to be in. Now, obviously, it can be quite complicated. I'm not going to go through all of everything today because that will, blow your minds. And we don't want to do that. Now, HFX trading is similar to FRX trading. It's up and down again, so you can make money when it goes up, make money when it goes down. But where foreign exchange market is, you take your time. It can be 2-3 days before you make a win or a loss. HFX is time based, so you can do a bet. You can do a trade for 2-3 minutes. If it's above a certain amount, great, and you've made it a certain amount, that's fantastic. You win. If it's below a certain amount and you try to make a sell, you can win again. Now, Emmanuel, who will be on in a little while, he will explain HFX in much more detail. He's the expert at HFX rather than myself. But now back to so this is all part of the foreign exchange market, and it's not just individuals like me and Emmanuel, who you will meet shortly, but also banks, commercial banks, HSBC, Barclays, central banks, the big ones like the monetary funds, the UK governments, companies, brokers all around the world trade in the foreign exchange market. So you put your money in a bank, they're taking your money and they're trading with it. They then keep the profits for themselves and don't pass it on to us. Doesn't seem fair, but if they're doing that with your money, why not try and do it yourself and earn a good living? So to do with the bootcamp, what are our objectives? Our objectives are to promote and showcase the power of the foreign exchange market. We're going to educate you on the best approach to getting started in the markets, and then we'll give you practical trading experience. Now, you can use for this part, you can use a demo account, which Emmanuel will tell you how to set that up very shortly. So there are 3 main things. So we're going to promote the power of Forex, going to educate you, and we're going to give you actual trading experience live, as long as there's a trade to be made. So what are the expectations? So the results of trading are measured over a period of time. So you could have one good day and you don't get too excited. You don't want to get ahead of yourself because the next day it could turn around on you. Alternatively, if you have a bad day, you don't want to get too down on yourself, but you can then make that money back up. As long as your expectations are kept realistic, you can make money in the market. You don't want to get too high when you win or too low when you lose. Now, at the start, you can be an emotional trader, and it's not a good thing to be. You should not be emotional in the slightest. Try and get emotion out of your trading. Now, also, we only take trades if there are trades worth taking. This is very important. You don't want to take a trade if you've had a day and you haven't done a trade at all. You don't want to take a trade thinking you have to take a trade. If you don't take a trade for a day, that's fine. Absolutely fine. You don't have to worry about it. You can then go into the next day and make more trades there. If you trade in a rushed way, you'll lose. Simple as that. You need to be patient, and you need to make sure that the trade you're taking is actually worth taking it. You don't want to, the risk is too high not to, be sensible with your money. You don't want to lose all your money straight away, And obviously, like at the bottom it says, not every trade will go right. It's a fact of life. You can do the best format and everything, and all your indicators will be perfect and you'll be happy with the trade, and all of a sudden it goes the other way and you're thinking, why did that happen? But just think, even the banks get it wrong sometimes. No one's going to get it right 100% of the time. It's not possible. So the risks that you do when you're trading, that's how you make your money, and you don't lose too much at any one time. So you don't want to, put all your money on one trade. You need to, risk management is a very, very important part of trading. So the pros, like I said earlier, it's recession proof. If it goes up, you can make money going up. If it comes back down, you can also make money on the way down as well. It's an amazing business. Just think, you can make money when things are good, and you can make money when things are bad. With me, when things were bad for the pandemic, I lost my job. I can't lose my job doing FRX. It's not possible. So, and it's the fastest place to multiply your money. Just think, You put your money in a savings account at a bank. My bank at the minute, I think, are offering 0.05% in your savings, and that's crazy. But you can make 5% a day if you can, even more than that on the foreign exchange market. So it's, and you'll be in control as well. You're not trusting the bank to look after your money properly. You're in control of your money. You can earn without being restricted to a location. Like I said, you can do it at your own home. If you're on holiday, on the beach, if you've got half an hour, kids are playing in the sand or the swimming pool, you can be on the lookout for trades and earn money even while you're on holiday. You can probably pay for your holiday while you're there. And the tech has now, like I said earlier, before you had to have £3 million, to even think about getting into foreign exchange markets. Now you can get in for, anyone can get in. So the tech has come on such a long way that the cost of entry is negligible, really, and the overheads are very, very low. And good news, if you're in the UK, earnings are all tax-free. How good is that? Now, there obviously are always cons to these things. Now, the incorrect approach to the markets is expensive. Like I said earlier, you have to be patient. Don't be rash. A lot of people do lose a lot of their money in the foreign exchange market. You have to warn you about that. It's not a 100% guarantee that you're going to make money. If you do the training, if you look at your indicators, you've got a very, very good chance of making money. Now, previously, me and my wife have gone to a trading class, 3-day trading class. It cost, a couple of £1,000, £3,000. That's for 3 days. Now, we learned everything that you need to learn. They tell you that's what you need to learn, and then they leave you to it. Now, how is that good? They've given you 3 days. You think you have to, learn everything you need to learn in 3 days. It's impossible. So you need to make sure, and you don't want people, and we lost money that way. We started doing trading on the stock market, and it didn't work, and we lost our money because we didn't know what we were doing. People see the price of these things, think, I can't afford that. Let me go on YouTube or Instagram or something, and you see a fancy video and it all looks fantastic, and they're giving you the secrets of the stock market or the foreign exchange market, and they're earning fantastic money, or they say they're earning fantastic money. So you watch a video for an hour, 2 hours, they leave you to it. You then go and try and do your own trading, and it all goes terribly wrong. It can happen, and we don't want that to happen. So the incorrect approach, like I said, is not the way forward. Now, possibly the most important thing in trading is the psychology and mindset. Like I said earlier, you don't want to be rash. You need patience. You need to understand that sometimes trading less is the best. If you have got a goal in mind, say you want to earn 5-10% a day, you can do that. That's fine. Once you hit your goal, stop trading. Don't get greedy. Greed is the killer. If you get greedy, you then do a trade, you think this is fantastic, and it goes the other way. You then lose all the money you've made previously, and you don't want that to happen. So patience, mindset, psychology, like I said earlier, keep your emotions out. It can be very, very emotional trading. I understand that. When I first started, very emotional. You need to keep them out. You need to stay level-headed no matter what happens. You win, you stay level-headed. You lose, you stay level-headed. And you need to accept the risk. Like I said, there's always a risk that the trade could go badly. Not anything to do, all your indicators will show, and your strategies will show you're perfect. It's a perfect entry, and it can just go wrong. Sometimes it happens. There's nothing you can do about it. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Sometimes it just happens. So you need to try and minimize the risk as much as possible. Now on HFX, I believe we're going to say that don't risk more than 2% of your how much money you've got in your account at that time. So say you've got $100 in your account, don't risk more than $2. That way, you might, if you lose a trade, it's not going to end your account. If you win, you can build up and build up and build up. And this is a trading plan. Like I said, trade with a trading plan. If you get a goal, if your goal is 5%, if you've got your 5%, stop, wait till tomorrow and go again. Get your 5% again. Stop, go again. It's, you know, if you keep on just going crazy and trading like no man's business, it will all go wrong in the end. And treat it like a business. Treat it like a real business. You know, if you started a business, say you started a restaurant, you'd put your, you know, everything you had into your restaurant. You wouldn't take any risks. Say you wouldn't buy the cheapest equipment that could break easily or anything like that. You'd take real care in building your business. You need to do the same thing with trading. Take care, trade sensibly, don't go too crazy, and you can earn a fantastic amount of money in the foreign exchange market. Okay, that is the end of my slideshow. Let me get. There we go. I can see myself again. Okay, so you've heard my talk. We're now going to hand you over to the experts. This couple, Emmanuel and Gladys, are the HFX King and Queens. In my mind, they're fantastic. They know everything they need to know about HFX, and they're going to show you exactly how you get into the market, a little bit more education about what HFX is and how you can make money from it. I'll hand you over to Emmanuel now. Thanks, Emmanuel.
Thanks, Richard, and thanks to everyone. My name is Emmanuel. I'm based in Manchester, England. And what we're going to look at is just HFX, which is high frequency trading. Now, with high frequency trading, what we're looking at, like Richard has said, is the time that you're getting into a market. It's based really maybe on 3 minutes. You take a trade and the trade will finish in 3 minutes time, or you take a trade 5 minutes, or even a minute. Now, I'm sure you've been asked to get the demo account, and the one we are going to be using is pocket option. Why we've picked on pocket option? There are other that you can use, a lot more others. But what I would only advise is for everyone to be there and to check. Is your broker? Have your research on your broker. Are they regulated? Are they non-regulated? And everything you can learn. Don't just take my word for it. Don't take anybody else's word for it. Please try and research on whatever information you get. So why we've picked on pocket option is because you can open a demo account without putting in any money. The other brokers, you'd have to open a live account. You have to deposit your money before you can open a demo account, sorry. And I'm going to share my screen so that we get to see what the platform looks like. Please let me know if you can see my screen. Yeah. So this is pocket option, and that's my demo account. So you're going to have your pocket option, and you're going to have the money that you have. We're starting with 550, let's say. You've got your trades on this side, how to finance, how to chat with the brokers there, and everything. Here, what we have is the currencies that you're going to trade. All currencies really are paired. It's between the USD JPY, which is the US dollar, to the Japanese yen, or the British pound to the Japanese yen, and so on and so forth. So you've got a lot of options that you can do and to in order to take your trades. So whenever you are, this is where you pick up. So if I'm going to say, okay, let's go to USD chef, you would come, and this is where you would look for your trades and pick your trades. Once you click it, it changes. You can also just mark on the star here on your favorite pairs, because every trader is advised to learn at least five pairs intimately. You get to know them. You get to know how they move, what time they move, and when to trade them. So with this, then they will come up and pop up on top of that. If you can see on my screen, I've got a shortcut, so which is just a quick way, because we are saying this is a time-based. You really don't want to be wasting time. So this is just a quicker way of doing this. Once you click there, you've got your pairs selected, and you can go in. If you come on this panel just at the bottom there, you've got the put option and the call option. So what you're looking at is basically buy or sell. So some educators will tell you, oh, I'm entering for this pair on a call, or I'm entering this pair on a put, or we are buying this, or we are selling this other one. It's just the same thing. We are just looking at different language really used in HFX or in trading. You've got a panel that gives you the time that your trade is going to run by. So if you say 3 minutes, I've put mine at 3 minutes, or you can just reduce it. That's 2 minutes, 1 minute trade. And the middle one shows you the money that you're going into. As Richard has said, you need to know how much you're risking, and risk is very, very important, how much you're risking and how you're going to do. I would always advise anyone, take a trade, 2% of your account. 2% of your account every time. Just grow it systematically and slowly. Then you're going to see rewards, because you can put in 20, 30, even 50, 500 if you want. But once you lose that, you will lose almost all your account. You want to lose what you risk. You're willing to lose that. No bank is going to give you 2% of your money as interest every day. But this, you can get that. So this is what you're looking at. You're looking at risking only what you can, and 2%. So every time that you look at it. So the trade, once you click, the trade starts at 2 minutes. So if I'm to take this trade, and I say I'm entering a buy, I'll click there. And what it means is, from there where I have clicked this, if this pair, what I'm predicting is the market is going to go up. And if it finishes, my 3 minutes finishes when the market is up, then we win the trade. If it finishes below this line, then we've lost the trade. So I've taken this on a £10, thinking the market is going to be up by the time it reaches my end point, which is here, and I'm going to win $17 on this trade if it gets there. So this is what we are looking at as in HFX, is that it's time-based. we hoping the market is going to go up. That's a prediction. So there are other tools that you are going to use and you're going to learn in analyzing the market and saying which direction it is and where the market is likely to end up. So that's how we're going to look at it in the next 3 days. We're going to just introduce to everyone how HFX is. So that was in a profit, and now the market has just pushed down, where we're now going to lose the £10 if this market ends there. So that's how this thing is, and this is where I was talking about the risk. So if you look at how my pair was going, it was all in profit, and at just there the market pushed down and it has gone down, ends up in a loss. And then, so if you had put in all your amount, then your whole trade, your whole account is blown, and you have to just put in some money. So if you look at my amount, it has reduced there. Now I'm not worried about this because we just picked up one without analyzing. So what you also have to know is there's what is non-trading view. This is where we look at the market and live charts are taken. Just give me a second. I'm just sharing my second. Just give me a second. Just trying to pick up my other screen. Can you see if my screen is on? If I'm sharing, just doing it one more time. Sorry about that. Which one? Trying to pick up. Just, yeah, it's telling me it's sharing.
Yeah, stop the share.
Share. Yeah. Kabaza, can you see my screen?
Right, just give me a second. Let me see. Just give me a sec. No, I can't.
Yeah, because, well, let me try and just stop the share and then. Yeah, I hope I can see.
Okay, you should be good now.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks. I'll just yeah. All right. I hope you can see this one now. So what we're looking at is just a trading view, and this is what the live market is doing. This you can always find on the internet. So this is where we look at. So if the market is going up, we are buying. If the market is going down, that's when we are selling. Like I was saying, so all you need to do is try and predict that the market is going to be up for a number of minutes. These are called candles. You get to know all of these things later on. In them, what we also look at is we also look at the news, because news affects the markets. So as traders, you're going to try and learn what it is when the President of America is making a speech, or the Bank of England is making a speech. All those type of things, because economies of different countries affect the market, their currencies differently, and that you also need to be on top of it, try and see and try and know what the market is doing on different days. So I've got Gladys, my wife, just in the background there. She is one of my brilliant traders who gets to tell me when to enter the market and when to leave the market, and which pairs are doing well. So because we do trade together, we do have sessions together, so we do pitch to one another on what to do and try and teach each other different things. I would always advise couples to trade together and do any business together. Please try and treat this, like Richard has said, as a business, which you need to seriously invest in your knowledge and how you're going to look at the market. It is very, very important that you do that. We are in the background, so Gladys is just on the other trading station, and if she sees a trade that we're going to go in, I would share with you to say, okay, let's enter this trade on a buy or sell. That's the language I'll try and use to buy and sell instead of call, because I'm just picked on that, because call and put, people, it will be very new. So buy and sell is what we're going to be using. So you look at currency strength as well. The currency strength of any market is if the US dollar is stronger than the Japanese yen, then the market will be going up. And if the Japanese yen is stronger, then the market will be going down. Yeah. So USD CAD, USD Canadian dollar is what we're looking at. So if you can pick your trading and just go to USD, the Canadian dollar. Gladys, you said the sell? Okay, if it just pulls up just a little bit, we're going to just go in for a sell. Sell will be the red one. Getting that? Yeah, so we're just looking at that. I wish we entered there for a sale. Yeah, we just entered that for a sale, and what we are predicting is that in 2 minutes this is going to end below this red line there that we have. Should be 3 minutes. Yeah. So what we've entered is with a $10, and right now the market is in profit and it's going down. We just want if it ends and the market closes below that line, then we've won our trade. If you've seen on the currency, on our amount, the amount has reduced, and right now it's saying because the payout is $16 if we win this trade. Okay. Oh yeah, because we entered. Okay. Yeah. No, we're still in profit as well. The pair looks good. And if it's in just a couple of seconds, it should be done. And that market has cleared. So, and if you look at what we started with, it has even increased. So this is basically how you're going to do your trades, how you're going to enter the market and leave the market. Now, like we said, having a trading plan is very, very important. Please, you need to have what is known as a trading plan. How are you going to how many trades are you going to be taking a day? Because if you look at it, it's very easy for me to sit here the whole day and just click trade, place a trade every time. But you need to have a trading plan. You need to do your work and come out, because what we are looking at is having another income, something that you're going to do. Is it gives you time to be with your family, time to watch a nice movie. So if you're going to sit on the markets the whole day, then it just defeats the whole purpose of you doing this. That's how we look. We look at it. I did talk about looking at the news, how we check the news. There are different sites that you're going to have forex news, but forex street, forex factory, and just different things. This would tell you what is happening in different countries and which pairs that you need to look at. We're looking at GBP JPY now for a sell, for a potential sell, GBP JPY. Yeah. So just get into GBP JPY for a sell. And I've just entered. My entry was 716. It's just pulled up. What I have is a 3 minutes trade. What I'm saying is within 3 minutes, this is going to go down. Right now, JPY, and it's just pushed down. It's just pushed down. It's still in profit. So if people took a trade with me, this is almost just on the line with in and out of the market. It's just going up to the PJPY. Yeah. Just pushes down to the PJPY. Okay, yeah, it's pushing down. We just back to our entry and push down. Looking for a buy on that one. It's just in and out of our entry price. If people entered a bit earlier, it should be in profit. But right now, for us, if people entered just a little bit later than I did, this is still going up and not predict as per my prediction. And back to my entry just by a point, because I'm looking at it this to push a little bit up further. When we don't worry about that, we'll try and get another entry and another pair that we can trade. Just one, maybe just one more trade, and then we can just trying to see what else is in the market. AJ for okay, AJ is still pushing up. We enter now. What we're looking at is a AUDJPY for a buy. Just a minute. I'm just consulting. Yeah. Entered AUDJPY for a buy, and it's pushing up back into profits. My entry was at 240. Whenever you're trading HFX, just another thing, you will have different people or educators who are going to say, can we enter at 24? They're just looking at the last three numbers of any pair. That's what we're giving. It's just put back. So it's pushing up, and if you see the market is going up, still up and down, but we're still in profits there. And if this market, this is where our trade ends. Yeah. taking a 2 minutes. Yeah. Okay. And our trade is keeps going up. What you need to look at is not to really worry about losses. Richard told you about it, because what our plan is to see what you make within a week, a month. That's how you look at your trades. So you will have good days and you would have bad days in trading. So you will see that certain days the market is moving well. Certain days you stay out of the market because they may just be too much news on that particular day, and the market is just unstable. It's up and down, so you just don't want to lose. Stay out of the market. And we've just cleared this trade as well, and we've won $17.30. So that's how you look at it. So you will take certain trades per day. What we look at is we take sessions. We look at it we come in the morning, take 3, 4, 5 trades, get out of the market and do something else, and then come back later on 2 or 3 trades. So you look at your win and loss ratio. You take more wins than you lose, and then your account will keep growing. So it's what you look at. Even after the 3 days, we're going to look at from where we started up to where we're going to end. Has it been a productive and better session? So that's how we're going to look at them. So even when you come in tomorrow, we're going to look at a different section of trading. I'm sure we'll try and see how do we look at it and which other things that are there that you're going to use. You're going to use UCAD, just the last one. That's a USD Canadian dollar. If you have, please just, if you're going to it for a buy, please just jump in now for a buy, please. USD UCAD. Where's my UCAD? I can't find it. Oh. Sorry, this is why I don't usually trade UCAD. Sorry about that, and I can't find it. For those who have entered UCAD, it should be in profit right now, and it's pushing up. It's pushed up. This was supposed to be our entry for USD CAD. For USD CAD, for those who took USD CAD, it should be in profit, and it's it's going on. I didn't take USD CAD myself because it took a bit of time for me to get to it. Let me just put it up for next time at USD CAD. So this is one of the reasons I was saying you need to organize your trading platform. It does help when you are entering. If there's anyone that took USD CAD with us, the one we just gave out, that has just cleared, and you should be in profit. Yeah. I'm just going to stop my sharing and hand back to Richard. The portrait. Yeah, I'm just handing back to Richard. Yeah, Richard, if you're there.
Yeah, thank you, Emmanuel. If you've made, thank you very much. That's very informative. If you've made some money tonight, or you've enjoyed yourself, put some 111s in the chat. Show appreciation from Emmanuel and Gladys. That's fantastic. What was it? Half an hour trades, 4 trades. Was it 3 wins, 1 loss? Now it was a perfect microcosm of actual trading. So we won the first one, fantastic. Lost the second one, didn't get too low, and another one, made our money back, and then a bonus 4th one, made out even more money. So it's fantastic. So that was actually probably perfect. Rather than get 4 wins, everyone loves 4 wins, but it shows you can make a loss but still be up for the day. So don't get too depressed. If you lose a trade, keep it calm, relax, find another one, as Gladys and Emmanuel did, and everyone is happy. So I think that is gonna wrap up today's bootcamp. Has anyone got any questions before we go? If you put them in the chat, I'm trying on YouTube. My chat's not working very well, but if you've got any questions, let us know, and we'll try and answer them as well as we can. Okay, and also, have you noticed as well, when Emmanuel took the trades, he kept the same amount of money each time. So he won the first one, and then the second one, he kept the same risk. He didn't up the risk. He didn't go too crazy, thinking he's the bee's knees and everything's going to win. Therefore, he didn't lose all the money he'd made previously. That's why risk management is so important in your trading as well. Like I said, take emotions out of it, and everyone is happy with the wins. Doesn't look like there's any questions on YouTube. Let me just check Facebook quickly. Give me 1 second. No, so doesn't look like there's any questions there either. So we're going to wrap that up for this evening. We'll be back again same time tomorrow, 7:30, for more training and hopefully earning some more money. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.